Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. Skunk River Radio will also be available on Google Assistant in the near future. You can listen to me, Steve Shuttler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon, and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
Irrigation helps keep everything growing during a dry spell. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. Wildlife become bold when water is scarce, and they might see your yard as an oasis as you're living the country life.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Successful Farming presents the 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast. In each episode, a successful farming editor has a quick conversation with a farmer, chock full of stories and advice from their area of agriculture. They're interesting, educational, and perfect for your busy schedule. Search for 15 Minutes with a Farmer wherever you download your podcasts. If you're looking for ideas and inspiration for your place in the country, register for the Living the Country Life newsletter. You'll receive helpful tips and information about a wide variety of seasonal topics, including pets, livestock, gardening, machinery, and more, delivered straight to your inbox twice each month. Sign up for your newsletter today at agriculture.com.
When the weather's hot and dry for an extended time, many of us have irrigation systems to keep everything growing. The water is good for the plants, and it can also attract wildlife looking for food and drink. Terry Messmer is an extension wildlife specialist at Utah State University. He says anything that holds water during a dry spell sets the food chain in motion.
In most cases, a lot of the animals you might have come in are animals that are fairly innocuous, animals that you don't really consider to be posing a harm or a threat. But in some cases, those animals that you attract to these areas also can provide prey sources for much larger species, such as cougars and coyotes and things along that line, which will prey on them regularly.
Messmer says in times of drought, even urban areas are starting to see an increase in large predators, which can result in more conflicts between humans and wildlife. Depending on your situation and location, he says a lot of this can be mitigated. Fences, for example, will limit the critter activity. However, you also need to be aware of what's going on around you.
If there are situations where the natural habitats are starting to dry out and you're starting to see some concentrations of animals move in, just be wary about it. If you've got an animal that does enter your yard, particularly a large animal, we talk about these large carnivores, don't try to chase them out yourself. What you need to do is contact the proper authorities, the state game and fish departments, the local animal control.
This doesn't mean you have to stop irrigating the area, but Messmer says to be conscious about how much water you're using and if you could maybe cut back a little. Learn more about how a drought affects wildlife at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.